Hello. Um, just a while ago, I received a question from somebody, and she asked me rather, um, how come you stayed true to yourself for so long after you've been through so many things? And well, that kind of got me thinking because I never really stood still by it, and I'm going to do my best to explain, and maybe it helps you if you are in a position of hardship, and if, what kind of hardship it may be, and well, and staying true to yourself. Coming to think of it, it's not also um, just in hardship, even in good times. It might also be hard to stay true to yourself, and because there's some kind of all kinds of things that might get your attention that are not really meant for you or not really for you, but you might get sidetracked because of it. But I think the question that the person asked me was more related to single motherhood and other kinds of hardship that go with that, or with life in general. I mean, we all go through some hard periods in our lives, and as I said, I never really stood still with that. I actually was staying true to myself, but looking back on it, I guess I have been doing that all along, and I did get sometimes comments in those difficult times like, "Oh, it's so hard. How do you stay so strong?" So I think it could be that people think that strong equals staying true to yourself, and that's an interesting point of view, if you ask me, because is that so? Staying true to your to your values and stay true to yourself. Um, it shouldn't be so hard. It should be so difficult, but I guess unfortunately it is because we come across I think you may as well, or people that you know of, come through so many things that you think, gosh, I might as well just give in and done with it, and then it's all the problems are more or less solved, and I just give in. And I think that's the point that I came to that I never did. I never could do it. I can get into a certain situation for quite some times. I can be flexible or adapt myself, but nevertheless, I think I've always done that to stay true to myself, because if that's gone, my being true to myself, if that's gone, then what's left? There's nothing left then. Well, not for me. And I don't know if you feel it that way as well, or if you're going through something, or if you worked it out for yourself that way. So yes, are you strong when you stay true to yourself and true to your values? So yes, I guess it is. I guess it is kind of strong, whether in hardship or in good times. And I remember certain situations when even from institutions and officials, they really want to mold you into something that is not you, and you just have to, as far as they see it, uh, adapt the rules, give in to the rules, and fill in the forms, and all of that. And many times that means you had to give up your values, and you couldn't stay true to yourself as such, and and that kind of nagged on me, and I think also the way I did it, coming to think of it, is I gave myself time to think about it, and about, and I use my intuition as well. I think that's another one. I use my head, my heart, but also my intuition. And I think I think the most of the time when I listen to my intuition is when I had children, and when everything is, the whole family is calm and asleep, and in the nighttime, that's kind of my time to pay attention to my intuition, which has been nagging on my stomach all day of sometimes. And those moments I take, and I took, and I sometimes still do, um, to figure things out, and to listen to my intuition and my gut feeling, and saying, no, no, I can't do it this way, I can't go this road, I just can't do it. And so yes, in the nighttime, thinking in the nighttime, that's my kind of thing, and it helped me to stay true to my values as well, and true to myself. I said, no, I can only go so far. So I hope this also, might give you some inspiration, some motivation to tackle things differently, and to not give up, not give in too soon, because it's harder to come back from that, I believe, if you give up your values and if you're not really staying true to yourself, you're giving up something that it's very hard to get back. That I do recall. So another thing what I'm doing is what I'm doing here now, and I'm standing here on the heathland, and I go many times for walks in nature. Um, I used to have horses, and horses were my thing as well. So something with nature, whether it's beach, whether it's heathland or forest, or my animals that I used to have. Um, those situations. I mean, being in nature, being by my animals, that also made me feel strong. I got strength from that. I pulled strength from nature. I pulled strength from my horses. I felt their strength, and I don't know if it sounds poetic to you or not, but it is. It is a thing that it helped me to stay true to myself and say no. I'm gonna have to put my heels in the sand here, and I'm not gonna do one more step anymore. And actually, I can't resist a little bit to show you where I am at the moment. I'm not really going to flip the screen here, but I can show you a little bit of where I am. And so, if you see this, then maybe you understand that this will help. It helped me to stay true to myself. And I haven't done this always because when you have young children and you're in the middle of hectic things, it's not always easy to find time to spend time in the forest or whatever. But even if it's a little garden or you have a balcony or something like that, take time. I think that's the one thing that's important. Take time to come back to yourself a bit and really be honest. Have your honest self talk and with your intuition and with your heart, and then put a little bit of source of your mind over it, and I think you'll be well on your way to stay true to yourself. I believe there's no other way than doing that, because once again, um, coming back from that, if you've given that up, very hard. That's my thing, my opinion anyhow, and that's what I'm doing here. Of course, I'm just sharing my experience, my insights or points of views, and yeah, of course, if you have questions or if you have something to say about it, feel free to do so. And yeah, I will welcome it, because then I know I've hit home with some people and in their hearts, and I might have inspired somebody with my words. That'll just be so great to learn from that or to hear that. So by now, I must say that the sun has gone down already, so I think it's going to be dark here within about 15-20 minutes. So I think yeah, it's time to go back to my car, because it gets a little bit yeah, a bit lonely here on the heathland otherwise. So yeah, that's what I can say. Please, I hope you can stay true to yourself. I hope you manage that, and I hope you take your time for that, because it's so important. That's one thing, and I really thank this person for asking me that question, because it gave me also something to think about and to realize. So yeah, thank you for I forgot the name from the person, but thank you for asking me that question. So I hope you all stay well, stay healthy, and stay true to yourself. Perhaps I'll see you next time. Bye bye.